my dear students. Welcome to maths class with me. Application of derivatives is a little bit tough chapter, isn't it? But अगर practice की जाए तो कुछ भी मुश्किल नहीं. But practice करने के लिए we need interest. No? Now you will think कि पढ़ने का शौक किसको होता है, किसको इंटरेस्ट होता है पढ़ने का. You are correct. Hardly 0.1% of people having this interest. I am also like you. But देखिए इंटरेस्ट दो तरह का होता है. एक इनबॉर्न which we call hobby and other is कि उस काम को करना हमें इजी लगता है. हमें इनबॉर्न टैलेंट नहीं है बट हमें वो काम करना इजी लगता है तो भी हम उस काम को कर लेते हैं. Look at these problems. These are the 4 problems in front of you. 3 multiply 3 divided by 3 plus 3 minus 3 a plus b plus c whole square quadratic formula simplify this thing. You will think इतने easy questions? मैडम इतने easy questions कैसे दे रही हैं हमें? But कभी समय था जब आपको ये questions भी tough लगते थे, isn't it? लेकिन अब क्योंकि आप इन कॉन्सेप्ट्स को बार बार यूज करते हैं, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस में यूज करते हैं, दैट्स व्हाई दीज आर इजी फॉर यू. ओके, सो विदाउट थिंकिंग ऑफ इजी और टफ, जस्ट हैव फेथ इन यू एंड गो अहेड. मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि 2 बार की प्रैक्टिस के बाद आप इस चैप्टर को बहुत अच्छे से कर लेंगे और हर टॉपिक आपको इजी लगेगा एंड बहुत अच्छे से आप इस चैप्टर को कंप्लीट करके यू विल फील वेरी इजी इन डूइंग ऑल द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ दिस चैप्टर. सो विथ दिस फेथ लेट अस गो अहेड एंड कम टू द नेक्स्ट चैप्टर, दैट इज टेंजेंट्स एंड नॉर्मल्स. यस, टेंजेंट्स एंड नॉर्मल्स, these 2 names are known to you. You are familiar with these 2 names. Tangent and normals both are the lines. And you have studied these concepts a little bit in your 11th class. So 12th class पर जाने से पहले, 12th class की problems लेने से पहले, let us revise the concepts that we must know to do the problems from this chapter. So let us come to the revision part of 11th class first. The first concept is slope of a line. You remember that slope of a line is defined as tangent of angle made by positive direction of x-axis by any line. Let us have this line L. Red one is line L and green one is line M, and these are x-axis and y-axis. So if this line L makes an angle theta with positive direction of x-axis, obviously this is the positive direction of x-axis to the right hand side, so tan theta is the slope of this red line. Let this green line makes an angle alpha with positive direction of x-axis. Very important thing here is positive direction of x-axis. Then tan alpha is the slope of tangent of this green line. Okay, so the slope of a line is the tangent of angle made by any line with positive direction of x-axis, whether the angle is acute or the obtuse, but the direction should be positive with x-axis. We should also know that if a line is parallel to x-axis, then the angle made by this line with x-axis is 0 degree or 180 degree. It means slope of the tangent will be slope of this line which is parallel to x-axis, of line parallel to x-axis is tan 0 degree or tan 180 degree, isn't it? So that, and we know that tan 0 degree or tan 180 degree both are 0. So therefore, the slope of a line which is parallel to x-axis is 0. Now come to the next green line. In this green line, it is clear that angle made by this line with positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction is 90 degree. So therefore, slope of line perpendicular to x-axis, or we can say parallel to y-axis, is tan 90 degree, which is clearly infinity. But usually when we solve the problems, we take this infinity as 1 upon 0 when we are calculating the equation that we'll discuss later on. The next is 2-point form of slope of line. पहले हमने स्टडी किया कि अगर हमें एंगल दे दिया जाए पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन ऑफ एक्स एक्सिस के साथ, तो टेंजेंट ऑफ एंगल जो होगा दैट इज द स्लोप ऑफ द लाइन. सेकेंड थिंग इज कि हमें एंगल ना दे करके हमें दो पासिंग पॉइंट मालूम है जिनसे एक लाइन पास कर रही है. सो हियर आई हैव ड्रॉन वन लाइन एल, एंड जिससे जो ये लाइन है L, दैट इज पासिंग फ्रॉम 2 पॉइंट्स P एंड Q. P के कोऑर्डिनेट्स हैं x1 y1 एंड Q के कोऑर्डिनेट्स हैं x2 y2. सो इफ यू रिमेंबर, देन स्लोप ऑफ लाइन L विल बी स्लोप ऑफ लाइन L is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, so this is called 2-point form of slope of a. For example, if it is given that a line is passing through the 2 points, let P is -1, -3 and Q is 0, 1. Then find out the slope of this line. So clearly slope is difference of y coordinates, that is 1 plus 3 it is, and upon difference of x coordinates, that is 0 plus 1. So the slope of the line will be 4. Okay, so doesn't matter कि आप ले रहे हैं y2 minus y1 अपॉन x2 minus x1 या यहाँ पर y1 minus y2, बिकॉज जब हम PQ की बात कर रहे हैं तो लाइन है PQ और QP दोनों फॉर्म में हम बोल सकते हैं इसको. लेकिन हमें एक चीज का ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा कि अगर ऊपर हमने y2 minus y1 मीन्स बाद वाला y कोऑर्डिनेट में से पहले वाले y कोऑर्डिनेट को सब्ट्रैक्ट किया है, तो हमें x कोऑर्डिनेट के लिए भी वही ऑर्डर फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. वी कांट डू लाइक y2 minus y1 अपॉन x1 minus x2. अगर हम ऊपर y1 minus y2 ले रहे हैं तो नीचे भी हमें x1 minus x2 ही लेना चाहिए, और रिवर्स केस कि y2 minus y1 अगर न्यूमरेटर में लिया है तो डिनोमिनेटर में भी x2 minus x1 ही लेना चाहिए. वी शुड नॉट इंटरचेंज दीज टू. Okay, the next is slope of a line when its equation is given. Let us take general equation of line. Let us take ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So the slope of the line will be, slope of the line is minus a upon b. You can prove this result by calculating dy upon dx from here. So let us calculate dy upon dx from here. So a plus b dy upon dx plus 0 is equal to 0. From here you are getting dy upon dx is equal to minus a upon b. So no need to cram this formula. You can simply find the derivative of the given line with respect to x, calculate dy upon dx, and then easily you can find out this rule. For example, if the given line is minus x plus 7y minus 3 is equal to 0, then clearly slope of the line will be minus a upon b, means minus of minus 1 upon 7, which is equal to 1 upon 7. The next concept is angle between two lines. So if two lines are given to us and the slopes are m1 and m2, then angle between these two lines is tan theta. Let theta be the angle between these two lines. Then tangent theta means angle between two lines in the form of tangent is given by plus minus m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. So let us take one example for it. Let us take line x minus y is equal to 0 and other is suppose 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. So from here m1 is equal to 1 and m2 is equal to minus 2 using the concept of minus a upon b. So now easily you can calculate tan theta from here. Understood? The next that we should know is when two lines are parallel to each other. When two lines are parallel to each other. So what happened? When two lines are parallel to each other, then theta will be 0 and it will be written as tan 0 degree. Tan 0 degree is clearly 0, which is equal to plus minus m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 into m2. Clearly from here you will get the result m1 is equal to m2. So it means when lines are parallel to each other, then angle between them is 0 and hence their slopes are equal. Or vice versa, if slope of two lines are equal, then lines are parallel to each other. The next concept is the concept of perpendicularity. If two lines are perpendicular to each other, what happened? This theta will become 90 degree. So here we'll write tan 90 degree is equal to, as I just told you, that instead of infinity, when we take 1 upon 0. So 1 upon 0 is equal to plus minus m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. So from here we will calculate that 1 plus m1 into m2 is equal to 0, and which implies m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1, or you can say that m1 is equal to minus 1 upon m2. Means if the slope of one line is negative reciprocal of the slope of other line, then these two lines are perpendicular to each other. So these two conditions are very important and we'll use these two conditions frequently in our coming problems. So just have all these things in our. The next is relation between slopes of tangent and normal. So first of all, let me recall that what is tangent and what is normal. Here I have taken one curve. Let me name this curve as y is equal to fx. So y is equal to fx is the curve, continuous curve I have taken. Let us suppose that P is the point on this curve. Now this red line which you can see over here is the tangent to the curve y is equal to fx, which is given by dy upon dx. As we have already discussed this thing many times, the dy upon dx is the tangent to any curve at given point. So here dy upon dx is the tangent at point P, which can also be written as tan theta. Why tan theta? Because this line is making angle theta with positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so dy upon dx is the slope of tangent at point P. Now let us come to the normal. Normal is a line which is perpendicular to the tangent. Means this blue line and this red line making an angle 90 degree. So if this line, red one, let me name it as L. If L is tangent to the curve y is equal to fx, then this blue line, let me name it as M, is the normal to the curve. Means the tangent and normal are the two lines which are perpendicular to each other. So clearly the slope of this normal will be reciprocal, negative reciprocal of this thing, as I just discussed, that if the lines are perpendicular to each other, then their slope are negative inverse of each other. So if we talk about the slope of normal here, this is what? This is slope of tangent. At P. And now we are talking about slope of normal, which is negative reciprocal of slope of tangent. Why? Because two are perpendicular to each other. So therefore we are getting as minus dx upon dy, or can also be written as minus 1 upon tan theta, which is equal to minus cot theta. So it means tangent is a line which touches the curve at a given point, and normal is a line which is perpendicular to the tangent, and dy by dx is tan theta. Now the next is equation of tangent and normal. As it is clear to you that tangent and normal are the lines, so the concept that we will use here to find the equation of tangent and normal is same as we were doing to calculate the equation of line. And the rule by which you were calculating the equation of line is, if a line is having its slope as m and one passing point of the line is given, let me name it as x1 and y1, then the equation of line is, if you remember, it is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So the same rule, same equation we will use to find out the equation of tangent and normal, where m is the slope. Here m is dy upon dx in case of tangent, and m is minus dx upon dy in case of normal. So by using this, you can easily calculate the equation of tangent and normal. Now let us come to the problems of the same topic. So before starting the problems, we should understand one thing here, कि हमने जो concepts स्लोप ऑफ लाइन का 11th क्लास में स्टडी किया था, वही सेम टू सेम हम कॉन्सेप्ट यहाँ पर यूज कर रहे हैं, लेकिन द ओनली चेंज इज वहाँ हमने लाइन के लिए स्टडी किया था और यहाँ टेंजेंट नॉर्मल के लिए स्टडी कर रहे हैं, मीन्स टेंजेंट एंड नॉर्मल टू द कर्व, टू द गिवन कर्व. सो व्हाट आर these are just simply, before starting the problems, you should be clear here that जो हमने कॉन्सेप्ट्स लाइन के लिए 11th क्लास में स्टडी किए थे, सेम वही कॉन्सेप्ट हम टेंजेंट एंड नॉर्मल पे यूज करेंगे. व्हाई? बिकॉज टेंजेंट एंड नॉर्मल आर नथिंग बट सिंपली द लाइंस, बट द डिफरेंस इज ओनली, वहां हमने सिंपली लाइन के बारे में स्टडी किया था, यहाँ हम कर्व के ऊपर टेंजेंट और नॉर्मल ड्रॉ करेंगे, उन लाइंस के ऊपर बात करेंगे. So no new formula, no new concepts for calculating angle and equation of line, by using the same concepts as we have studied in 11th class and just we have reviewed. Now let us start the problem. So the first kind of problem that I am taking is how to find out the slope of the tangent and the normal at the. So first problem from this is, find the slope of the tangent and normal to the curve y is equal to 3x square minus 7x plus 5 at minus 1, 3. So the equation of the curve is given and we know that dy upon dx is the slope of tangent to the given curve. So we'll calculate dy upon dx and then finally we'll find out dy upon dx at the given point. So it's a very easy problem. Let us start. Here y is equal to 3x square minus 7x plus 5. So dy upon dx is equal to clearly 6x minus 7. So this is dy upon dx, means slope of tangent to the given curve at any point. Now let us specify the point. So slope of tangent at -1, 3 is, just we have to replace this x by -1 because -1 is the x coordinate in given point. So it is -6 -7, which is equal to -13. So -13 is the slope of tangent to the given curve. Next is we need to calculate slope of normal. So just we have discussed that tangent and normal are perpendicular to each other. So the slope of normal is the negative reciprocal of slope of tangent, which is equal to 1/13. So easily you can calculate the slope of tangent and normal for the given curve just by simply calculating dy upon. This given problem is find the slope of the tangent and normal to the curve 2xy plus y square is equal to 3x at 0 -2. So it is the very same question as we have done just now. Only the change that I have done here is the function that I have taken is implicit function, and you know very well how to calculate the value of dy upon dx from implicit function. So let us start. It is 2xy plus y square is equal to 3x. So here we will use product rule. 2x into dy upon dx plus y into 2 only and plus 2y into dy upon dx is equal to 3. Then easily you can calculate dy upon dx from here, which is equal to 3 minus 2y upon 2x plus 2y. Taking the values with dy upon dx separate and taking 2y to the right hand side with negative sign and divided by the coefficient of dy upon dx. Now it is the slope of tangent to the given curve at any point. Now the given point is 0 -2. So let us calculate slope of tangent at 0 -2. Clearly it is 3 plus 4 upon upon 0 minus 4, which is equal to -7 upon 4. So this is the slope of tangent at the point 0 -2. Now we need to calculate slope of normal. Slope of normal, you know very well, is equal to 4/7. So these problems are very easy and you can do these easily by yourself. To make the concepts more clear, let me take the next problem. Prove that the tangent to the curve y is equal to x square minus 5x minus 7 at the points 2, 0 and 3, 0 are at right angles. We know very well that if the lines are perpendicular to each other, then their slope are negative reciprocal to each other. So similarly, to prove that the tangent to this curve is are right angles at point 2, 0 and 3, 0, it means we need to prove that the tangent at this point 2, 0 and at 3, 0 will be negative reciprocal to each other. So just proceeding in the same way, given y is equal to x square minus 5x minus 7, calculating dy upon dx from here, clearly it is 2x minus 5. Now slope of tangent at 2, 0, it will be 4 minus 5, which is equal to -1. Then slope of tangent at 3, 0, which is 6 minus 5, which is equal to 1. So clearly these two are negative reciprocal to each other. So you can say that these two tangents are perpendicular to each other or they are at right angles. In my next video, I'll discuss more problems of different types. So till then, have a nice time.